What's going on, everybody? Jake the Happy Snake here, and welcome back to Jake Wants to Be a Millionaire. I hope everybody had an amazing weekend. Friday, I had the last game of the second edition British Game Boy Advance version of Millionaire for the series, and I made it all the way to the £1 million question with the 50-50 left, and I used the 50-50. I really wanted to go for it, but I also did not want to get the £1 million question wrong twice in 1 week. So I decided to walk away with £500,000, and I found out after that if I had gone with the answer that I was thinking was right, which was A, the 50-50 left A and B. If I had gone with A, I would have been wrong. The correct answer was B. So I definitely made the right choice. I would have gotten the £1 million question wrong twice in the same week, which would have been horrible. So I was happy with my £500,000 win. However, I did only end up winning the £1 million twice in that version. I was trying to win it a third time. It just did not happen. But, still, £500,000 on the last episode of that version is still really good. £500,000 was converted to $500,000, and that brought my overall total to $97,652,342. So this is the start of a new era of the series. I am switching to the DS version of Millionaire, which released on October 5th, 2010 in North America, and I actually just found that out. I looked it up before I started recording this episode, and yeah, the release date of this game was October 5th, 2010, which was 15 years ago yesterday. I did not do that on purpose at all. Like I just said, I literally just found out that that's when the release date was in North America of the DS game of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. I did not do that on purpose at all. It's kind of funny that I'm starting this season of the series, like the season where I'm playing the DS version, the day after the 15th anniversary of it. I did not do that on purpose at all. But yeah, I am excited for this. I have played the Nintendo DS quite a bit in my time. I think I have over 50 DS games, one of them being Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, of course. And I'm really excited to be doing some DS content on my channel. I've done very little DS content in my entire time on YouTube. So I am excited for this. However, the format of Millionaire that the DS version is definitely not one of my favorite formats. It's the clock format. So there are 4 things that are different than the versions that I've been playing of Millionaire for really the entire series. So the first change is, like I just said, the clock format. So each question does have a timer. Now I've played a couple versions that have had a timer. The mini play version, the Game Boy Color version, they've had timers. But the timers for these questions in the DS version are a little bit annoying, especially early on. You only have 15 seconds to answer the first 5 questions. That's annoying. The next 5 questions, 6 to 10, are 30 seconds, which is average, and then the next 4 after that are 45 seconds, and then you get 45 seconds on the $1 million question, but you also get all of your banked time, all of your unused time from the previous 14 questions. It's added on to the 45 seconds, so you could have several minutes on the $1 million question if you've banked enough time. But the first 5 questions, I know they're supposed to be easy, but 15 seconds, that is very little time to answer, in my opinion. I did not like the clock format. I didn't like the clock version on the TV show. It lasted 2 seasons. I didn't like it at all. That's one thing I loved about the shuffle format, is that they got rid of the clock. I really hated the shuffle format too, but at least the clock at least they got rid of it. So yeah, that's one thing that's different about this version. Another thing that's different is that there are categories, which isn't that big of a deal, but it is nice to know what the question I'm about to be facing is based on. The other thing that's different is that there is one different lifeline. There's no 50-50 in this version. There is the double dip, which I don't like as much personally. Basically what it does is if I choose to use it, then I can take a guess on the question, and if my guess is wrong, then I'm not out of the game. I then can choose from the remaining 3 answers. So, in my opinion, it's not as good as the 50-50. But I think I will be able to get onto it, which it will take a while because the 50-50 has been available, I think, for me for the entire series. So it is going to be weird not having the 50-50 to choose from. But the audience and the phone a friend is still there, which is, I don't really know if that's a good thing. But yeah, those are the 3 lifelines: phone a friend, ask the audience, and double dip. And then the last thing is the money tree. This is a big difference because questions 1 to 12, the money values are different. That's including question 12. The only 3 questions that are the same money values are the last 3. $250,000, $500,000, and the $1 million questions. The other 12 are completely different. So I've got a picture of it on the screen right now, as you can see. The first guaranteed level is $5,000. The second guaranteed level is $25,000. So this, the money tree changed halfway through the clock format on the TV show when Meredith was the host. When it started, when they changed the clock format, the money tree was still the same as it was with Meredith for most of the time. So like the first few levels were the same, but there was still the $16,000 level. There was the $25,000 level, the $50,000. But halfway through, they changed the early levels too. So 500, 1,000, 2,000, and that is the money tree that is on this version of Millionaire. So the money tree is quite a bit different. Like I said, first guaranteed level $5,000, second guaranteed level $25,000, then it goes to $50,000, then $100,000, and then the regular $250,000, $500,000, and $1 million. So yeah, that's gonna take some time getting used to, because for the most part in this whole series, I've been playing versions of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire where the money tree has been the same as it was for the Regis era and the Jimmy Kimmel era, the Regis Philbin era and the Jimmy Kimmel era. So that's going to take some time getting used to, but I just want to explain all those changes. This is, it is going to take some time getting used to, and I'm going to be so bad at the beginning. I'm going to be horrible. But I'm going to give it everything I've got, and I'm ready to get to it. So I've got my DSi turned on. I'm at the menu here, and yeah, I'm ready to get this game turned on for the first time in the series. Here we go. All right, here we go. Alright, so we have to touch the touchscreen. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna be creating a file here. I can choose the female character or the male character. I'll be picking the male character. My name, well, I'm just gonna go with my actual name, Jake. There we go. So yeah, as you can see, it's gonna keep track of my total matches played and my total winnings. Now that's not always going to be accurate. I'm going to put that out there right now. But yeah, we've got awards. We can just play the game. I'm going to play the game in a second. I want to see what awards does. Win $5,000 to unlock this award. Okay, well, hopefully I'll be doing that this episode. I would like to get past the 5th level, which is worth $5,000. Okay. Let's go.
Welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
So, is he going to explain how this works?
15 questions away from winning $1 million. You have a time limit for every question.
Now, I know I could turn off the voice, which I'm probably going to do eventually, but I do want to have it on for a bit because I want to keep the sound effects on, and that includes the voice, unfortunately, so I don't really have much of a choice. Can I skip this?
Phone a friend where you'll call one
I don't think so, since I did delete the save before I started recording this. So I don't think I can skip this.
That gives you an extra shot at a question if you fail to answer correctly, but it is
He's just explained the rules, which I already explained earlier on, so I probably didn't even have to do that.
Question, you can choose to walk away with the money you've won so far.
Thank you, man. What's your name? Can I call you Bradley? Okay, anyways. Touch the touchscreen to skip.
Are you ready?
After like 7 minutes, we're finally going to play the game. Here we go. There's the money tree. Here is the first question of the DS version. For $500, dog tags is the category. Which of these dog breed names is also a slang term for an overly aggressive person? Pitbull. Final answer.
Yes.
There we go. We bank 8 seconds for the $1 million question if I get there, which I definitely won't. The $1,000 question looks like the category is en español, which is Spanish or something.
For $1,000.
Itsy Bitsy Arena is a popular Mexican kid song about a what? Spider. Itsy Bitsy Spider? Arana? Rack? Yeah, it's gotta be Spider. Final answer.
That's the correct
there we go. We banked 14 seconds. Alright, we're going for $2,000. Government services. I'm actually kind of impressed that I've gotten through the first 2 without using a lifeline. I'm gonna definitely have to use at least 2 lifelines before I win at 5,000. It's gonna be rough in the beginning, like it is every time I switch versions.
Let's see the $2,000
Okay, for $2,000, by definition, a corporation that files for Chapter 11 is doing... Oh, I know this! Declaring bankruptcy, because this is a question in the Game Boy Color version, I think, that I had, wasn't it?
Well, my friend,
that's amazing. That is, I love that. Yeah, that's definitely a question in the Game Boy Color version. So that's nice that I actually knew that. The color wheel. Here we go for $3,000.
Here comes the $3,000 question.
Which of these colors, by definition, is a shade of purple red? Magenta? I think it might be magenta. I'm gonna say magenta. Final answer. Yes! Right. Okay, I'm really surprised that I've actually gotten this far. We're going for $5,000 with all 3 lifelines. Olympic events. Yeah, I'm definitely not going to know this.
Get ready for the first landmark question worth $5,000.
In the Olympics, trap, ski, and double trap are events in which sport? Gymnastics, diving, shooting, wrestling. No idea. I'm going to phone a friend.
Let's get a friend of yours on the line.
Sure, let's do that.
That will help.
Who am I calling? Martin. C. Martin is 86% sure that it is shooting, so I will say C, final answer.
You're right.
All right, I am pretty happy with this. $5,000 guaranteed, still 2 lifelines. For the first game of this version, I'm actually pretty happy that it's going this well. I thought I would have all my lifelines used up by now. 10 away from the million. We're now going to be moving to 30-second, the 30-second timers, which is nice. These United States. All right, question 6 is worth $7,500.
Get ready for the $7,500 question.
What U.S. state's commemorative quarter features such folksy images as a cow and a wheel of cheese? I do not know at all. Let me ask the audience.
Audience, we need your help.
Georgia? Keypads. Yeah, don't tell me it's Georgia, please.
What does the audience say?
Wisconsin. 60% say Wisconsin. Okay, then I'm going to make D my final answer.
Yep, that's
Thank you, audience. We've banked 41 seconds in total out of 6 questions. All right, on the job is the next category. It is worth $10,000. This is normally the $4,000 question, so this money tree is actually pretty good in my opinion.
Get ready for the $10,000
Which of these classic fictional characters performs his on-the-job duties in a belfry? I have no idea. I actually probably should walk, but I'm not risking that much. I might as well use my last life on the double dip.
2 chances to get the right answer.
So I have 2 chances to get this right. Let me go with, I guess the timer's paused for this. I'm gonna go with C, final answer. And that's right. So it was kind of a waste of a double dip, but you know what? At least I got it right. So that's nice. All right, cool. We got 10,000 bucks. Baby boom is the next category. It is worth $12,500.
Get ready. The $12,500 question is
in the U.S., what 20th century event immediately preceded the start of the so-called baby boom era? My parents are from the baby boom. I don't know, man. It can't be World War II. I thought it was called something else. World War I. I have 10 seconds. I'm gonna walk. 10,000 bucks?
You're walking away.
And they're not gonna show me the right answer.
Way to go.
Well, we unlocked the award, which is nice. So I'm actually really happy with that. My first game in this version, 10,000 bucks. I know that doesn't seem like much. That would normally only be 4,000, but I haven't played this game in years. Oh man, that's amazing. Well, I shouldn't say amazing, but that's good for my first game, in my opinion. So we unlocked an award. Let's see what it is. Can you show me? That's it. Oh, okay, it's just an award. 25,000 to get that one. $1 million to get that one. Destination reached. Win $1 million and use all 3 lifelines on the last question to unlock this. All right, what? Wow. Really? Become a millionaire 3 times to unlock this award. That's definitely not going to happen. I'll be happy if I win the million once in this version. What? Dude, that's crazy. Okay, anyways, we're done. That's it for the first episode of this version. 10,000 bucks. Very, very nice. So, oh yeah, actually, I'm not used to the DS emulator, so I just need to pause that. So, yeah, okay. $10,000, and since the money tree's in dollars again, I don't have to do any conversion or anything. So $10,000 is added to my overall total, and that brings it up to $97,662,342. So that is it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. I will see you all back here tomorrow for game 2. So far, I'm really liking this after the first game. I will see you all back here tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Peace out.